Hey Ray, I'm good. I mean, shit works-ish. And I'll take it for now. I wouldn't call Energy Plus hard, but yeah, I guess. Mostly I'm just really skipping everything, ideally. Okay. Add an audio source. Right. I'm just gonna quickly save and do a different slot. Oh yeah, it's got two. Right.
Alright, so welcome to the Ratchet 1 New Game Plus Beginner's Guide. We're going to be starting off here on Belden 1. I'm going to warn you now. This is probably going to be a very frustrating planet. It's not necessarily difficult, it's just extremely monotonous, and this category is very brutal. So, you're going to be here a couple times. So, the first thing I'm going to tell you to do is, so long as you don't die, take any Belden 1 that you get when starting out, honestly. I know some people see, like, I think User has like a 17, and you see people like Franz and Ricky and Sneepy, and they're getting like 18, 19, 20-second Belden 1s. Disregard all of that for the moment. Game is hard, and You're gonna be here a lot, so just get off Elden 1. When you're first starting out, you can pretty much save the couple seconds you're gonna lose on Velden 1 in other places. Okay, now that we got that out the way, first Walloper is very simple. I normally line up with this plant here, and then one sliding Walloper to the right, and then when you do the double jump at the end, I tend to hold left a little bit, and that'll actually give you a bit better of an angle to set up the rest of the movement. So.
Alright, so that's Walloper slide. Ready the wrong now. Let me go over here and actually look this up. I kind of like this video because it's all of the Ratchet & Clank movement stuff, but he's put in, like 8 years ago, put in the timestamps for the music that he's used, and it's put the timestamps for the music in instead of the actual like chapter names, which is great. Walloper punches.
Walloper punches. If you've watched the speedrun of this game in the New Game Plus category, you would know that the Walloper is very heavily used to gain speed in many different areas. What you're essentially doing is taking the forward momentum you gain from punching forward with the Walloper, then animation cancelling it with an in-level movie, and then you get what's called a standing or a sliding neutral. I'll explain the difference between the two in a minute, but first we gotta talk about how to get it working. First you need to be on an NG Plus file, which is where you've already beaten the game once or multiple times. This allows you to unlock the goodies menu, which has in-level movies. Now that that's set in square, here's how you do it. First you walk forward and press circle to punch. Then you have to pause at the correct moment, which is when the glove is right in front of Ratchet. If the glove is facing upright instead of straight ahead, your speed is heavily crippled from its potential. You want to make sure you don't also do it too late because that'll also give you bad speed. It has to be just right for the speed to be optimal, and it takes a bit of practice, but once you get that part down, you need to play an in-level movie. Once you're watching the in-level movie, you want to skip it with start, and then press start again to unpause. Now once Ratchet is standing still like this, you have achieved what's called a standing neutral. Out of this position, you can double jump, long jump, lag jump, and all the other jank, acting as a kickstarter for your movement chains. The longer you let Ratchet stand still, the more speed he loses, which means to carry the most amount of speed out of a standing neutral is to act immediately after unpausing the game. This standing method is not necessarily the most optimal, but is something I feel needs to be covered because you get a better understanding on how this whole trick works. Now for what's called a sliding neutral. A sliding neutral is when Ratchet slides after doing a Walloper punch instead of standing still. Very quick note, if you're trying to learn this on PS2, sliding Wallopers do not work. You can only do standing Wallopers on PS2. You can activate a sliding neutral by skipping the in-level movie immediately, which is done by holding down start before the movie even loads in. Now this is where the tricky part comes in, and this is usually the deciding factor as what separates a mid and a top level runner. This is what's known as the grip. It's a way of holding the controller that allows you to act immediately out of unpausing the game. The reason this is optimal to use is, as I mentioned before, the sooner you act out of unpausing the game, the more speed you keep, and with this method, you lose no speed at all. Now I know there's a few ways of holding the controller for this claw grip, but
Okay, so
And when you do the double jump at the end, I tend to hold left a little bit, and that'll actually give you a bit better of an angle to set up the rest of the movement, so.
okay, so that looks like Walloper punch into right side flip and then over to the left. The double jump at the end?
You'll land.
Yes. So Walloper punch into right side flip into double jump bias to the left. Okay, let's see how long this takes. Too early? Too late. Yep, good start. That was probably too late. Right, anyway. Yeah, not even close. Oh, wow, my frame rate's chugging as well. That doesn't help. It's into a fence. That's not gonna work. I'm not getting any of the speed. I lost all the speed, what the fuck? Okay. I don't know why I'm losing all of my speed. That was better. That felt good. I like playing the cutscene. I did that too early. Getting closer. Probably, this tends to be how that works. I'm getting that extra bit of distance right at the end. Actually, is there an input display I can tell? Chances are someone who's watching this might actually know. We'll talk about that later.
You're gonna land here. You a bit jump at the end, one sliding walloper to the right, and then when you do the double jump at the end, I tend to hold left a little bit, and that'll actually give you a bit better of an angle to set up the rest of the movement. So. You're gonna land here.
Sliding walloper.
I will teach you the way I do it. Now I know that on pausing the game, the more speed you can factor as sliding after doing a walloper punch instead of standing. For what's called a sliding neutral. A sliding neutral is when Ratchet slides after doing a walloper punch instead of standing still. Very quick note, if you're trying to learn this on PS2, sliding wallopers do not work. You can only do standing wallopers on PS2. You can activate a sliding neutral by skipping the in-level movie immediately, which is done by holding down start before the movie even loads in.
Okay, that's what I've been doing. That's fine. So, sliding walloper into right side flip and double jump. What's that angle? I'm even good at landing right in that hole. Why am I losing all my speed there? Yeah, I lost speed there because I went too late. I'm losing all my speed again.
Now this is where the tricky part comes in, and this is usually the deciding factor as what separates a mid allows you to act immediately out of unpausing the game. The reason this is optimal to use is, as I mentioned before, the sooner you act out of unpausing the game, the more speed you keep, and with this method, you lose no speed at all. Now I know there's a few ways of holding the controller for this claw grip, but I will teach you the way I do it. Let's say I want to do a perfect lag jump out of a sliding walloper. So again, you walk forward, punch with circle, press start, and then I mash X with my thumb to select goodies and in-level movie quickly. Now here's the tricky part. Then I move my index finger to the start button, and right after selecting the in-level movie, hold it down until the movie skips. Then finally, you press start, R1, X, and a side direction almost at the same time. You want to press start a few frames before the other three inputs to ensure.
And then one sliding walloper to the right, and then when you do the double jump at the end, I tend to hold left a little bit, and that'll actually give you a bit better of an angle to set up the rest of the movement. So
Oh, I got the double jump out. I didn't get the side flip. Speed. Getting closer. Not really consistently. I lose speed if I take time in the menu. I'm wondering. Okay, menu time doesn't seem to affect it. What's that one? Oh, camera, please. was too early. I think if I had any speed, I'd lost it before I actually managed to get out the side flip. Okay. Oh, that's sideways. Let's stop overcomplicating it with the side. Let's just see a double jump. Oh wow, I still bumped. Just let myself go a bit.
Act immediately after unpausing the game. This standing method is not necessarily the most optimal, but is something I feel needs to be covered because you get a better understanding on how this whole trick works. Now for what's called a sliding neutral. A sliding neutral is when Ratchet slides after doing a walloper punch instead of standing still. Very quick note, if you're trying to learn this on PS2, sliding wallopers do
That was early. It's also early. Yeah, that was good. Okay, I think I actually need to delay it more. Yeah, that does look a little bit delayed from what I've been trying to do. Okay. Okay, that was actually too late. That was good. Dummy. I fell a bit late. Yeah, that was also late. That's the furthest I've ever traveled. Let's go back to this lineup. I'm getting a feel for it. So close. That's the furthest I've gotten. Going backwards now. Too early. This was like spike right as I punched. That's so close. And then that lost on my speed. Yeah, that was too early. Yeah, that was too late. What happened there? Losing all my speed again. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Okay. Too early. How long can you delay the punch for? Okay, that was too early. That's gotta be too early. I missed that entirely. Not too early. Too early. That feels really late. Okay, no, maybe later is better. Later is definitely better. Oh. Okay, I got far enough there to manage to pick up a bolt. So, I'm getting closer. Oh! That was so close! Ooh, that felt really late. Yeah, that was super late. I was having such a good streak. It's pretty close. There's gotta be some tiny thing I'm missing that's just not getting me that extra bit of distance I need. Oh. It feels too early. Yeah, that's way too early. No, that's too early. That's gotta be late. Not that it matters. That landed felt wrong. Hang on. I think maybe I need to delay my second jump of the double jump. Possibly. Okay, I delayed that too much, but that looked good. I'm getting so close. I want to do that. Oh, that's too early. That could be really late. Or not. How late can I push this? Spot on. Just needed the jump. Sick. Can you stop doing that? Let me just add that for now. I'm gonna be here a while. Lose all my speed again. Now am I going too late? Or is it still somehow magically too early? Oh my god, I finally got one. Holy shit, that took an hour. That actually took an hour. Oh, that's going to be a lot of practice to get that down. Right. Do I go back and practice that, or do I carry on and do a bit more? I think I have to go back and practice that. Nice that I finally managed it, but I gotta get better at managing it. Not like that. That was damn near 2 in a row. Okay. I think I might have gotten it. Yeah, that was nearly good. Too slow. The hyper strike didn't save me. And that one I just didn't jump. The side flip would have been nice. What is that? Unless we're going too early again. I don't know, maybe that's too late. definitely need to look at the frame timing. I mean, I have a local recording of this, so I literally can't just go play it frame by frame, figure it out. Oh, that is too early. Yes, that's way too early. I had so much speed I hit the tree and made it. Let's dive off. Okay, later is better. That one was too late. That's too early. Hell yes. Yes, I'm trying to incorporate that little left turn he does. That doesn't want to be working, but I probably have to do that as I'm landing. Right, okay, that will do. I kind of get that. Seems like anyone's got like good frame time. Right. Okay. So next bit. That back in.
I'm gonna land here. Now, I want to actually go ahead and do that again, because you can keep your momentum out of that this way. And keep on side flipping. I actually lost quite a bit there. Now, here, depending on how you want to do the second Walloper chain, a couple things you can do. You can either stand up on this rock wall and side flip up here, or, you know, I missed a side flip and just grab the ledge, that's okay, but... Second thing you can do, that's probably a little bit better in my opinion, but it depends on, again, what you want to do for the second wall chain, is actually use the side here, and you kind of aim for where it indents here. You can side flip up that way as well. Do a hyper strike. Oh, hold on, I locked onto the frog there. There you go. Now for the second walloper chain, you normally want to stand around here so that when you punch with the walloper, you actually break this box. And then there are a couple ways to do this. I normally do left, right, left, double jump. So if you want to aim more left here, that's probably a good idea. And then there as well, sometimes I'll press left a little bit as well if I can tell.
A left, right, left, double jump. Okay. That doesn't feel right already. No, I didn't make it anywhere near. Dropped the side flip, so that wasn't going to work. Okay, the crate's gone, but that doesn't matter. Mine's roughly here. Okay, I need a lot more speed for that. And it puts me back here for fail. Oh well. I know, that's too early. Getting that more consistently. Nice. Away. Oh no! Oh, that was so close. Okay, I'm getting the hang of one punches at least. That wasn't meant to be a side flip, that was meant to be a double jump. But it was a good. That one less so. I think I left a bit too late. Almost jumped off the map. Nice. And no, that's way too slow. Yeah. I think I left that one too late. I don't know what happened there. Oh. Pretty much starts getting a hang of Wallopper punches. I lied. That's too early. Too late? The box killed all the momentum. Fine, I'm nearly off Belden an hour in. Come on. Aww. My issue is I'm instinctively trying to push the control stick to move, and I think I just need to remain neutral. What was that line? Why am I going off that way? No, I don't want to be doing that. That way. I was locking onto the toad and that was dragging me off to the left. That was too late. Get good speed, then dropped my side flips. Oh. Too early. Right in the hole. I mean, I get to keep practicing this, so that's good. That was not the right speed and the wrong direction. Okay, that was good. I still need to work in that left turn. So close. I should maybe drop a save state over there, but I didn't. What is this? Dude, that just made it, but it did make it. I also could be saving myself with PDA flips now that I think about it, but, you know. Shouldn't need to. Hide that. I hit the boxes again. Hit the crates, I lose all speed. It's like a magnet. Am I locking onto the toad? Is that what's happening? Go away. Go away. He's staring at the toad. I'm locking it on, yeah. And he's about to go away. Really? Yeah, that was too late. Will I get off of Velden before 4:30? I'm back to messing this one up now. Okay, that's better. Alright. I'm losing the second jump. I'm taking too long to set off that second jump. That's way too early. Right, I hit left mid-air and lost everything. Okay. Definitely don't do that. That's more like it. That's a better lineup. Yes! Holy shit. We are off Velden. We made it off Velden. Holy shit. Right, let's take that and do a different slot. Okay. Right, okay, next step. Next video, actually. Now,
I'm going to be a little out here. Just help you steer better. So the other alternative you can do is a 2-walloper chain that starts... Normally I would start this from about this line, maybe just before. And then just the right-left part of it. So right, left, double jump, and again I press left there a little bit to make sure I landed over here. And that's pretty much all of Velden 1. You can do some side flips over here, and there you go. Okay, so now we're on Novalis. There's 2 ways to do this opening walloper chain. I'm going to show you the fast way first. So, I normally turn a little bit right, walk forward a little bit, do a sliding walloper into a left side flip into a double jump. And I tend to aim for maybe around the corner piece or so of the elevator platform, somewhere around there. Looks like this. And then same thing.
So that was a walloper punch from that corner piece. Left side flip. Land, double jump. That doesn't sound too complicated. He says cocking it up. Right, that's fine. Nope, don't take the lift. Once we're getting too close to the edge. That was good. Ooh, that was a good launch, but I didn't stick the double jump. That's what I needed to. I'm glad to see that double jump, actually. let's rewatch this.
as a double jump. And I tend to aim for hitting Walloper into a left side flip into a double jump. And I tend to aim for maybe around the corner piece or so of the elevator platform, somewhere around there. Looks like this.
Oh, okay. No, he's going well early. I think if I'm doing it like on the lift bit, it's not going to work. Okay, also good. Landing in the water is not ideal, but it's further than I've ever been, so I'll take it. Shit. Loads of fast. Oh, that was almost it. Getting thrown off in the menus. Okay, now I think I'm going too late with the punch. Found the right menu, and that's too early. That's second too early. I don't even know what happened there. Menus, man, menus. Okay, I wonder if I can just mash X in midair to pop off the double jump as soon as I land. No, make it, please. I'm losing it again. I think I'm consistently going too late at this point. That's way too early. Now I'm overcompensating. That's late. Gotcha. Right. Why did Discord just ping me? Okay, that's fine. Because I asked to be pinged.
And then same thing as on Velden, the previous planet. I could tell based on the line that I got there that I was going to need to hold right a little bit whenever you do the jump here, so it'll just help steer a little bit.
So yes, I can just mash X.
Okay, so the easier Walloper, we're just going to go ahead
Oh,
and
the
side
easier
flip all
Walloper.
down,
No, I'm doing the hard way.
and you want to stand right about here. You're going to do a Walloper and then a double jump. Okay, so now that we're over the rock wall, you should have the Rhino on quick switch here, or on quick select. Ready. So you're going to want to shoot the Rhino as you take the cutscene. So you're going to side flip over, shoot the Rhino just before you hit about that point where the other entryway is. Ideally, you'll kill 2 guards. So let's see.
I missed entirely. That's fine.
Alright, perfect. Now, and then you can actually swap to the Walloper during that cutscene. And then you're going to want to press up right and do a sliding Walloper, right side flip, left side flip, double jump. If done correctly, you should land right in front of the elevator. So that looks like this. And there you go.
I think I'll just sit through this cutscene. Now that's good to learn later. I can't switch. Okay, there we go. Helps me. Yeah, I think that messed up my angle. Hey, that was what, an hour unveiled in 10 minutes on Novalis? Done. Go on.
If you end up taking the cutscene without the Rhino off in time, I'm going to show you a setup we have.
Yeah, maybe I should finish these videos. I hope. Right.
Look a bit right. I normally aim for the edge of that rock structure up there, the 3-prong one. You're going to want to do a standing Walloper. Right side flip, left side flip, double jump, or a right side flip at the end if your angle is bad. And it's pretty important that you swap to the Rhino as quickly as you can and shoot. So you hit the guy in the back. Should look like this. Now, if you don't make it over, because with this way, your line isn't always going to be the same. There's a lot of tiny factors that are involved. If you don't make it to the elevator, what you can do is in the river, hold L1 as you go into the cutscene. And you'll be able to move during this now. Sometimes it will let you actually, like, position check Ratchet, like you'll be able to see where you are.
Do not work. You can only do standing wallopers on PS2. You can activate a sliding neutral by skipping the in-level movie immediately, which is done by holding down start before the movie even loads in. Now this is where the tricky part comes in, and this is usually the deciding factor as what separates a mid and a top level runner. This is what's known as the grip. What to use is, as I mentioned before, the sooner you act out of unpausing the game, the more speed you keep, and with this method, you lose no speed at all. Now I know there's a few ways of holding the controller for this claw grip, but I will teach you the way I do it. Let's press start, and then I mash X with my thumb to select goodies and part. Then I move my index fingers. Then finally, you press start, R1, X, and a side direction almost at the same time. You want to press start a few frames before the other 3 inputs to ensure that you don't replay the in-level movie. This takes a bit of practice to get the hang of, but ultimately it'll save you a lot of time since it's the fastest walloper method, and it's used very frequently in NG+. One of the last things I'd like to mention that is semi-relevant to the walloper are the crazy fast neutral double jumps I do for my walloper chains, which you might see me do in runs. What you have to do for them is to quickly tap the analog stick straight up before you hit the ground, let go in a split second, and then double jump. If Ratchet's legs are together like this, it means you got it right. If they are separated, it means you didn't get it.
Okay. One.
Otherwise, you're just...
I'm at 3.
Okay, so starting off on Kerwan, I normally look a little bit right, and you're going to want to do one walloper with a left side flip into a double jump. Ideally, if you have the spacing, you can go straight into the second walloper. But you're going to have to judge that one on your own, so that looks like this. Now, I'm going to show that again, but I'm actually going to do the second walloper. And here's a good example of where I would actually maybe walk a bit forward. Normally, one IJ here is preferred. If you got to do an extra one, that's not that big a deal. Now that we're over here.
Okay, so that is walloper into left side flip, double jump, into walloper, double jump?
Something
No, right side flip. And infinite jumps. I've actually practiced. I should probably... Well, actually, before I do that... I'll drop a new save. Play from a height as well.
I got some great bargains for you today.
That's not remotely right.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Ooh, this is too low to get a good chain going. Yeah, okay, probably. Reset my position. Okay, I think now that that's come back in, the flying animation, I'm going to actually make save states here. Why not? Okay, maybe I can't. So, left side flip, double jump, walloper, right side flip, infinite jump. Menued again. Was not a double jump. Oh, shit. Oh, a double jump. I wasn't prepared for that. Okay. Upper right side flip. Then IL. Or light J.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Nope. This to the right. Or maybe we don't go anywhere. No, I've got a double tap triangle in midair. This is gonna be Western Ocean Fly.
Ratchet. Ratchet. That's
Well done, I
Hi there,
go.
Fuzzball.
Ooh, that's way too
I
early.
got some great bargains for you today.
That was a phenomenal fuck up, but I almost made it. Right. did it
Hi there,
again.
Fuzzball.
Yep. Alright, I gave
I
myself a
got
lot
some
more
great
distance that
bargains
time.
for you today.
And then fuck that up. We're getting there, we're getting there.
I got some great bargains for you today. Oh, that's a nice one.
Ratchet. Ratchet, that's the man we...
King? I've got to let it play once before I try and skip it.
Rat...
Once, not twice.
Rat... Rat... Rat...
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Rat...
I got some great bargains for you today.
Nowhere near far enough.
Rat... Ratchet. Rat...
Right, come on. Oliver, right side flip, double tap triangle, infinite jump.
Rat...
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Okay, good camera.
Rat... 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 Rat...
Hey, is this the one that's getting me? Oh, too early.
Rat...
Hi there, Fuzzball.
It is a right side flip, isn't it? Okay, yes, turning right side flip, but he is aiming way more to the left than I am.
Rat. Rat. Rat.
Just die, please.
Rat.
Okay, that's the line.
Rat. Rat. Rat.
Speed.
Rat.
I got some.
Oh! I nearly had that.
Rat.
I got.
Ever closer.
Rat. Rat.
I got some great bargains.
Rat. Ratchet. Rat. Rat. Rat.
Somewhere beneath the fog, there's just a pile of Ratchet corpses that occasionally just slam into the ground.
Rat. Ratchet.
Motherfucker.
Rat.
No, that's too early. Need to stop and think. Going too early. There's nothing saying I can't just pause in mid-air. Oh, okay.
Rat.
There was that whole pause in mid-air thing. Yeah, there's no thing. Was that, no, that came in later games. Quick set, pause in time. Yeah, no. What did I just do? Is that a walloper? No, I've got to reload.
Rat.
Yep. Okay, that one was way too late. Come on.
Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there.
Holy shit, I finally made it. Okay, that's hard. That's going to require a lot of practice.
Now that we're over here, something I do that not a lot of people do. Do this if you want. I actually put the drone device on here. And I'll tell you why. It's so, when I go over and do this walloper, which again, up against the ledge, left side flip, you can make this in 2 if you have to do 3 or a couple extra by all means. But if you ledge grab here, which is common, sometimes those dogs there can bite you and they'll knock you back down and you'll either die.
So I'm basically doing another walloper, left side flip, and then IJ's truss. I feel like I'm going to get my opportunity to practice that other one again. Yep, there it is. That would have been really good if it was the right direction. I didn't hold L1. Okay, we're getting better. Get my shit shoved in.
I got some great bargains.
Oh, I dropped it right at the end.
Hi there, Fuzz.
Why did I lose? Oh, okay.
Rat.
You motherfucker.
Rat.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Gotcha. Eat my shit.
Ratchet.
God damn. I've made it to the next
Or
area.
you'll ledge grab again, which is still slow. So putting on the drone device here just kind of helps with that. Okay, let's go and get the helipack. And
I'm gonna use this bit to take just a quick break. Get up, hydrate, stretch, do all the good things, and just sit there. And back and drop my controller. Nice. Me. Right. Picking up from the helipack.
pull the wallpaper back out. So you want to approach this crate here with this sort of a line, and just like on Velden, you want to punch through the crate. You can either do a midair if you're really feeling yourself, if you have comfortable. Otherwise, a long jump, totally fine. PDA. I think it's normally like 5 or 6 PDA side flips to get up here. So a couple things for this L.
Okay, so that is Walloper into long jump, which is new. And that's what, yeah, it's just L2 and X. R2 and X, rather. Walloper into long jump into PDA side flips, which look free. Let me just practice these for a bit. Oh?
I got some. I got some.
I'm gonna need to look that one up. PDA side flips. 24.
PDA side flip. Remember that method I talked about earlier where you don't have to worry about sloped surfaces when exiting the PDA? Well, that's PDA side flips. And it just so happens to be the most broken height exploit in the game. For this one, you don't actually have to swing the wrench, you just side flip immediately, gaining you tons of height. Nano Hologuys has a very nice in-depth PDA side flip tutorial on his channel, if you want to check it out. But if that was still confusing for you, I will try to explain it as well. So first, jump in the air and open the PDA with circle. When you're in the PDA menu, you want to be holding both L1 and R1, then close the PDA with triangle, and in quick succession, you want to press X, a side direction on the analog stick, and let go of L1, one after another. The spacing between the X, the side, and the L1 input are all about 0.1 seconds apart.
Okay, so in the air, hold both trigger bumpers down. Close X, right, let go of L1. Okay, that's gonna take some getting used to.
I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yeah, I got one out.
I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball.
Oh, this will be tricky.
Hi there.
What the hell am I getting this?
Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball.
Let's go back to this.
It takes a little while to get down, but once you start getting it, it instantly clicks, and you'll never forget how to do them ever again. It's a little while to get the analog stick with triangle, and in quick succession, you want to press X, a side direction on the analog stick, and let go of L1, one after another. The space.
Yeah.
Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some. Hi there. I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today.
No, I'm not getting this at all.
I got some great bargains. I got some great. I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball.
Am I going too fast? I doubt it. I think I found my sticking point here.
I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball.
Oh, one. Just chain together 5 more. Fine.
I got some great bargains for you today.
God damn.
Spacing between the X, the side, and the L1 input are all about 0.1 seconds apart. It takes a little while to get down, but once you start getting it, it instantly clicks, and you'll never forget how to do them ever again. To get optimal PDA side flips, you want to practice them enough to the point where Ratchet isn't doing a crouching animation in the air. If PDA side flip getting it, and let go of L1 game menu, you want to be holding both L1 and R1. Then close the PDA with triangle, and in quick succession, you want to press X, a side direction on the analog stick, and let go of L1, one after another. The spacing between
I got some great Hi there,
Oh, I'm gonna be here all day.
I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today. I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball.
He says he's got great bargains. It's like 5 times the cost because it's the PDA.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Well, no, it's a delivery fee. More reliable than ever. Ah.
Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today. I got some great bargains for you today.
Those two. Getting there.
Hi there. I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you. I got some great bargains. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you.
Why am I trying to pause? What the fuck?
Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains. I got some great bargains for you. I got some. I got some great. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today. I got some great. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today.
What the fuck? Hi there, Fuzzball. Hey, this one taking forever.
Hi there. I got some great bargains for you today. I got some. I got some great bargains. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great. I got some great bargains. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball.
3. Slowly getting there.
I got. Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yeah, this is coming in through in one ear.
I got. I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball.
Between the X, the side, and the L1 input are all about 0.1 seconds apart. It takes a little while to get down, but once you start getting it, it instantly clicks and you'll never forget how to do them ever again. To get optimal PDA side flips, you want to practice them enough to the point where Ratchet isn't doing a crouching animation in the air. If that happens, usually you're holding L1 for too long or you're not doing the last 3 inputs in a smooth enough succession. PDA stops and
It's not being fast enough. definitely seems like I'm just not being fast enough.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Holy shit. I have to have been at least 6 in a row. Okay, yeah. That timing really is super tight.
I got
Still rushing just a little bit.
I got some great bargains for you.
I'm not reliable.
Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains.
Okay, that's definitely feeling better. The real trick is going to be doing it out of a wallop punch.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
This is a wallop punch into long jump into PDA flips. It's going to look something like that. I may not be able to do it here. Nah, I think I actually have to wait for long jump to finish. Oh, no, I was just screwing it up. I'm gonna want to practice that a lot more. Right, okay. So now we chain. So that's gonna be a wallop punch into a long jump. Double tap triangle to change to the PDA side flips. Shit. That's gonna be unpause R2X.
Ratchet, that's
Never mind, I just ruined it.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Holy shit. I actually made it first try.
Elevator. For one, if you have the speed, you can actually carry your momentum on this elevator by doing a bunch of side flips here. And then unleashing it all at the top there. If you can't get the chain going, another thing you can do is just before you reach the top ledge here, you can do a walloper. And I normally do some neutral long jumps, and then make our way on over. When you get here, PDA side flip up this stack of boxes.
Okay. Over to the elevator, wallop punch, neutrals, and then into PDAs. Huh. Either way, I broke. Minus someone who's trying to shoot me. That didn't work at all. That's fine. What Tesla claw for this bit, I remember.
Okay, so now for train skip. There's 3 ways to do train skip that I'm going to show you in this. The first one is very simple. We're just going to jump on down. This guy's going to move. He's going to take a swing at us and shoot his rocket. Walk into the cutscene. There you go. And I normally follow the green glow of the Tesla claw to kind of tell where Ratchet is. And then just make your way on over to the last platform.
Okay. Look at that again.
Very simple. We're just going to jump on down. This guy's going to move. He's going to take a swing at us and shoot his rocket. Walk into the cutscene. There you go.
Okay, so aggro him. Gets shot at walking into the cutscene while he was firing, so the rocket takes me out of the cutscene. Right. Hey. He missed. No, he didn't. I missed. What did he? But hey, you know what? I get to practice again. I've
got
nowhere
some
near
great
made it.
bargains for you today.
Well, this is going to be interesting. You know what? I know I can. That's all I care about.
Ratchet, that's the man. Ratchet, that's the man.
I remember to be holding start.
I got some great bargains.
Oh, dropped it.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
What was that? Didn't even try.
Ratchet.
Again. Oh shit, it's that. How you doing? Thank you. Yeah, not too bad. Figure out infinite side flip, so that's good. Look at this. That's not right. Where was my long jump?
Ratchet, that's the man we. Ratchet, that's the man.
What on earth's going on? Right.
Hi there.
Shit.
I got some.
I didn't have enough distance on that anyway.
I got some.
That's kicking off right above the death plane is cruel.
Hi there, Fuzz. Hi there.
Okay. Okay, so I can still do that. It's just not working. I don't wait for the... No, I've tried this already. I don't need to wait for the end of the long jump. I just need to not suck.
Okay.
Bruh.
I got.
How am I losing this now? Come on. This is taking the piss.
I...
Come on.
I...
Oh, fuck off. Seriously? You were doing this 5 fucking minutes ago.
I got some...
Fuck! Sort of a long jump? Why am I losing all my speed? Okay, fuck this. I'm getting the timing down. Something else I'm missing. Again, no long jump.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Ah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
I got some great.
Where is this fucking long jump? Thank you for the luck. I'm needing it right now. I don't know why I'm not getting song jump. I must be losing all of my speed. Okay, I'm probably going too early again. I've had enough problem before. No, it's way too late. I've lost it. I'm actually losing it. And the Discord knows what I'm doing wrong.
Ratchet.
I know what I'm doing wrong there. Shouldn't be opening the cutscene twice. I'm just gonna check I'm not stupid. He is actually doing a long jump out of a wallop.
You have comfortable. Otherwise, a long jump, totally fine. PDA.
That's definitely a long jump. I'm doing wrong. I don't know.
Ratchet.
Okay, no, I have to be going too late there.
Ratchet. That's
I don't know why I'm getting that long jump, but not a long jump.
rat. Rat.
You're kidding me. I have to do that?
Ratchet. That's the rat.
Oh, it's X and R1, not R1 then X. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That's actually insane. Oh, that is actually... ah. Right, okay, that explains it.
Rat.
X then R1 gets you all the distance. R1 and X get you a high jump. That's... If I do R1 and X on the ground, I do that. But if I do X and R1, it also does that. So the order of the buttons matters though. Right. I was thinking the other bit. Man, that was stupid. So hopefully this time I launch. Hopefully this time I launch. Fuck me. Hopefully this time I launch.
I got some.
I think if I can get to the end of this planet, I might call it for the day. Oh, I think the next one is easy. I know the next one's easy. Do that again. Okay, that time I just straight forgot the inputs. Right.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Ratchet.
Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there, Fuzzball.
Come on. Why am I getting it here and losing it there? I'm not getting it here.
I got some.
Surely I've got it by now. Wasn't that how I just nailed it the first time? Right. Oh.
Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today. Hi there. I got some great bargains for you today.
Just fucking flip! Going fine for a while now, can't even do this shit I just did like 5 minutes ago. And just that. I can do that. Right up until the point I need to do it.
Hi there. Hi there, Fuzz.
Ah.
Ratchet.
That doesn't help either. Right. Okay.
I got some great bargains for you. I got. Hi there. I got some great bargains for you
Chill.
today.
Calm. Losing marbles.
I got some great bargains for you today.
You can get it right when I don't need to.
I got some great bargains for you. Hi there, Fuzzball. Hi there. I got some. Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great.
I'm losing it. I'm losing
Hi
it.
there, Fuzzball.
You just slow
I
down
got
and
some great
think.
bargains. I got some.
Ah! I'm doing this one more time and then I'm just skipping this fucking thing and going back to 11. This is starting to piss me off. We've done this 3 times already.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Fuck it. I'm practicing that later. I want to move on. Why would you go that? Why are you going that way? Close enough. Four in a row right there. Right. Whatever. I'll go this guy. No! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. I look straight back. Oh, okay. Fuck off. Oh my god.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Over here. Train skip. We're good. Believe it or not, that was actually a trick. And wow, that sucked.
Okay, so now we're on Eudora. Very easy planet. You're gonna make sure that you have the decoys out. One long jump, one slower midair. You want to end up in this corner here. Hold L1, and you want this bar to be roughly at about the 60% mark. Press circle, move right.
There you go. That was that entire planet. That's hilarious.
Okay, so now we're on Blark Station. And I normally hold about back right, maybe more on the right side of back right. And one long jump, and then you can either mid-air around this corner or do the long jump. We're gonna board the warship. Now, unlike Eudora, which that clip is really easy, these two are a little tricky. So I'm gonna do my best to explain how I do them in runs. Okay.
I was thinking I should have dropped a save on Eudora, but I don't think I need to practice Eudora. That was easy. Nice change. Alright, but I will drop a save here because this one is slightly more complicated.
Okay, so first off, jump into this corner here. Tap L1 so the camera is directly behind Ratchet. And I normally look a little bit down. So there's a pretty decent sized gap at the bottom underneath that part of the door's outline. Throw my decoy, walk forward. We're gonna grab the info.
Oh, decoy. Pull forward. No.
Bot for the doors and tap L1 so the camera is directly behind Ratchet. And I normally look a little bit down. So there's a
Nice. I'll click back up.
pretty decent sized gap at the bottom underneath that part of the door's outline. Throw my decoy, walk forward. We're gonna grab the info bot. And now for the second one. So if you click your left thumbstick in, you're gonna see the nanotech. And if you can line that up with this line on the wall here and press circle.
Okay. Gonna kind of pick up that. There. Oh, easy. Okay.
You'll walk right out. Those definitely are going to take some getting used to. They're not too bad. They just take a little bit of know-how, and that'll come over time, for sure. Okay, so one last thing to talk about is pod warp. And basic premise with pod warp is as soon as you see return to docking bay, you're going to want to hold L1 and start and play an in-level movie. As soon as you see this start, let go and press triangle and then press start. And now you can move during this. Oh, and press triangle and play an in-level movie. As soon as you see this start, let go and press triangle and then press start. And now
Okay, so as soon as I see, okay, hold L1. Watch an in-level movie. Once it starts, release L1, triangle, start.
you can move during. As soon as you see this start, let go and press triangle and then press start.
Yes, okay.
Whew. Thought I was a goner this time.
Hey, nice. Let's get traveling back. We'll go. Okay, so Eudora and Blarg are like back-to-back piece of piss.
Okay, so welcome to the first of 3 back-to-back-to-back struggle planets for beginners.
Right, struggle planets. That sounds like a thing to do tomorrow. Oh, can I not? You're kidding me. I can't make any more saves. Ah, fun. Okay, whatever, I'll jump on here. That's gonna do for today. I want to get some food. Okay. First off, kind of difficult so far, but I'm getting the hang of it pretty quickly. I'm going to come back to this tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'm going to raid out. I know, just the perfect person. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.